Alright, lovely viewers, I need to tell you about something real special. Blue Apron. Blue Apron is the #1 fresh ingredient and recipe delivery service that makes incredible home-cooked meals accessible to anyone, even us here at Death Battle Labs. Sign up now at blueapron.com/desk and get your first 3 meals free, with free shipping! Meals like spicy shrimp and Korean rice cakes or pork chops and garlic piccata. Just remember, that's blueapron.com/desk. Now, let's start the show. One thing I love about comics is that there's always at least one character you can relate to, even if it's not one of the heroes or villains. For instance, you might like Iron Man, but I like Jarvis. Your hero might be Batman, but for me, Alfred is the real champ. And luckily for us, every dog, robot, or even butler has its day. And today, I'm gonna tell you about one of the craziest. I'm Jocelyn the intern. I do all the research nobody else wants to, straight from the desk of Death Battle. I'm talking about everyone's favorite old lady, Aunt May. Now, because this is comics, she's had some interesting portrayals outside Peter Parker's loving relative. She's been Aunt Ant, or Antifreeze, which is admirable wordplay, but still makes me want to give the writers a cold shoulder. Even more interesting is Earth 803's May Riley, who's more in line with the oddly young and sexy Aunt May from Civil War. But don't worry, since 803's world is steampunky in nature, she's rocking some old-timey digs and doling out some old-timey justice when she suits up as Lady Spider. She is one dope damsel, and a genius too. Thanks to her impressive education and determination, she was able to make a mechanized spider suit by herself. She's actually more like a female Tony Stark than a radioactive Aunt May. Enough with the young Mays, though. I'm sure you want to see some OG frail old lady Aunt May as bad as I want my grandma to stop knitting me tacky sweaters. Seriously, Grandma? Just stop. Well, then look no further than Golden Oldie. This extra odd version of May Riley acquires the powers cosmic while babysitting the son of Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman. Actually, hang on a sec. Before I go any further, I want you to please note that the cover of this comic reassures us that this is not a hoax or some other shenanigans. It's straight up real. Okay, so Galactus was in the neighborhood and getting pretty hungry, so he figured the Fantastic Four's very own Stretch Armstrong wouldn't mind helping him find a suitable planet to eat. But when the big G-Man showed up in New York, Reed Richards was nowhere to be found, so he decided to track down the next best thing, his son Franklin, who just happened to be down the street at the circus with Aunt May. Galactus, sensing Franklin's inert power, tried to make him into a herald. As you might have guessed, that didn't quite work out so well, and Aunt May caught the old bling beam. Now, if this all seems a bit crazy, just hold your goddamn horses because shit's about to get wild up in here! Seeing as Aunt May is new to this whole herald thing, Galactus informs her that she must find him sustenance. Having overheard Galactus's plea for food, Franklin, unlike most children, thought he should try and help. Sadly, Franklin, like most children, is stupid. Without batting an eye, this little blonde bastard offers Galactus his favorite snack, Twinkies! Oh, but wait, for some reason, Twinkies actually put a dent in the big guy's hunger meter? So now, instead of finding an edible planet, our golden ant starts gathering up every Twinkie on Earth. Then he straight up consumes them all! But this is Galactus we're talking about, so of course he's still hungry and Golden Oldie has to take off into the stars to find a fresh snack. In that vastness of space, she finds one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. A gigantic Twinkie planet. Yeah, a Twinkie planet. Oh, and it gets worse, because once Oldie approaches the planet, she's attacked by its creator, which, I shit you not, is some sort of godlike Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Turns out this bundle of ghost-busting regret made the planet for Galactus. Seeing as this cosmic confectioner can make pastry planets, Aunt May suggests Galactus's baker become his new herald. Of course, Galactus obliges because, duh, who wouldn't? Hello, Twinkie Planet. He also lets Aunt May return to Earth with her new powers, which, surprise, she loses almost instantly upon returning home. This happens about 5 minutes before Galactus pops back in and, no, I'm not kidding, asks for a glass of milk. Ahem. Now, if you're thinking this sounds like some sort of nonsensical dream, well, guess what? You're right. It's actually Peter Parker's dream. Inside of editor Danny Fingerout's dream. Inside of editor-in-chief Jim Shooter's dream. Inside of Stan Lee's dream. Inside of Galactus's dream. Inside of the collective dream of Mother Effin' Readerland USA's dream! Right now you're probably thinking that's a real bullshit way to end a comic that says "not a hoax" on the cover. Well, I may or may not have forgotten to tell you the cover also warned us that it's Assistant Editors Week. Well, all this talk of pastries has left me with a sweet craving that can only be satisfied by a breakup-level binge. So if you're feeling sweet, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more wild facts you never knew you wanted to know. See ya!